Cyberpunk. Dating sim. Drinking thing. We're gonna play it. This is Valhalla. We're making friends, making enemies. It's day 5. We're in our room. Okay, so Jill wants to buy a fan, so we have to buy all of Jill's stuff. We have to buy Jill's stuff. So let's go to the shop. Because otherwise she'll be all distracted and then I'll be bad at things. So I need a fan. Did I get this one already? No, I didn't. Okay. Cute clay houses. The cat, some posters, some cartridges, a cracked Dodoma, the Alex figurine, Christmas tree, PC 90X. What up? Happy anniversary, comrade. Comrade Brian. Meet the staff. Where's the damn fan? What the shit? How do I buy? Am I missing it? I'm really bad at noticing things, so if there's a fan available and I just miss it, I'll go back. I'll go back and fix that problem. But let's do some. Let's read some of this stuff. Ooh, nano camo app. All right. Oh, it's the Joker Cyclone. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. There we go. We bought it. We're good. We're fine. So, yeah, let's use our nano camo app. We're gonna customize our room. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukiban Games, Kiririn51 or 7. Birthday 2401 or 07. B85, W65. So if W is W65, so if height is 90 and weight is 65, I don't know what these units are. What is B? I mean, I can guess. She likes Musashi Battleship, tactical fashion, and peach cake. Okay, so how do we make it work? Let's customize. We can customize everything, from the windows to the walls. Oh, it's bust, waist, hips. I get it. Okay. Can I buy? Hell yeah, that's a cool room that I live in. I want to have a table made out of bullet guns. Alright, how's my friend Kiramiki doing? Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. Wait, I feel like I've read this one already. Yeah, I've read this. Kira, no news from you. Alright, alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist attack aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information currently suggests that an unidentified bomber is inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was in lockdown by an internal network attack. Ooh. Oh shit. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank is sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals of the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Oh, shit. Ow. Oh, shit, they trapped. That's not good. The augmented eye is being attacked. Is that bunny? We take your seriously. Very security. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose the recent article on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We're going to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to factual news and not entertainment pieces, because we're a bunch of fucking cowards. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City is a bunch of chimps and still relies on ancient technology in order to keep costs low and profits high. That's what I always say. Costs low, profits high. As a result of this backward policy, it seems we're going to be huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas in the city. The soil's dying at an alarming pace. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you'd better get used to it. We talked to 16 experts today, and 15 out of 16 said get used to it. So, okay. Let's go tend bar. Tend some bars. Saturday, December 17th. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly. So, that means more people are going to be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Man, I wish there was an anime that had this style. Like, I know there's a bunch of Cyberpunk anime, but I would watch the shit out of that. And I don't even have time for anime. Though I have been reading manga lately. You wanna know some manga that I've been reading? I've been reading Uzumaki. I picked up One Punch Man finally because Sam wouldn't stop going on about it. And I picked up JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Those are the mangas that I'm going to read. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? No, I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. He's off shadow running. She knows, because she's the fixer. That girl's still here? Yeah, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady! Sleep another hour and we'll start having to charge you a motel fee. Streaming. Huh? Where am I? Social drinking? Oh, right. Shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. Oh, like here's a place. Streaming Chan is just Gunrun, but as a girl. And neither my pants nor my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's a flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Ah, well, it's the best night or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah! The moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Oh, come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? The client gave it to me yesterday, a gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. Some sort of rum? Rum? Nice! Want me to serve you a bit of it? Please, senpai, how may I serve you? Yeah, sure. Let's give the boss some rum. Go to the bottled drinks tab and drank it to the shanker. Drag it to the shaker before mixing. Here, a nice mixed rum. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Oh, anytime. Okay then. Oh, the best soundtrack, the best sound effects in the history of games. You ready? Good. Alright, well, we gotta start with Welcome to Valhalla. But let's continue with good for health, bad for education. Oh, wait, hold on. Love is a drug. Digital drive. Neon district. Ooh, speaking of music, I don't know if y'all like Perturbator, but I noticed the other day that Perturbator is released a new album, and it's pretty good. I was listening to it on the way home yesterday. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, don't I say serve drinks? Wait, that's not how it goes. Mix drinks and save lives. No, fix lives and save drinks. Oh, Gil's not here to make fun of me. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. Good evening. Holy shit. That was a record-breaking jinx. Well, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. Let's get this brain drunk. Time to get tore up, brain. Here you go. Nice, yes. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something, Miss Taylor? Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. I'm getting hit on by a brain. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Yeah, it's too easy. You are, you're a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. Of that I'm sure. Yup. I am a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? Oh yeah, look at those sexy wrinkles. I want to touch your frontal lobes, baby. Well, you're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech. You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. Oh shit, it's Krang! Shredder! Mah! We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. I do like that they gave the brain a gender-neutral name, because now we have nothing to go on, and we'll have to inquire about the gender of this brain. Krang from Dimension X. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. See, what's cool about Taylor is that Taylor was an extra in Psychopaths. Very famous brain in the animes. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times. Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. I've grasped them with my medulla oblongata. Sure. Sure, famous brain. What brings one of our world's most famous brain? What? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. You come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. I've always wanted a face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill. That's a really cute name. If I had a body, it might be aroused right now. This brain ain't got no body. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? Didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah. I mean, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? You big brain? I'm sorry. Does that bother you? I'm sorry, Dave. No, not at all. I just figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. That is bodyist. The brain is where happiness lives. Well, sometimes they say that the vulva is where happiness lives, but I don't know about that. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Oh, Sterling, that accent that he did with the little cigar thing. Say the magic word, the ducks come down. It's a Groucho Marx bit. Groucho Marx. Anyway. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. One beer to make Taylor happy. Let's make a mega beer for Taylor. Taylor the brain. Here, a beer. Yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though, just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'll still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking else someplace else, and so on. Huh. That's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring to a body. So if you want to watch me talk on and on and on about identity and technology, go watch my Soma playthrough, because that's literally all I talk about, pretty much. Also, and how scary crabs are. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. It's uncanny, it lives down in the valley. Speaking of uncanny, how'd you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside of this body is? I can't get drunk. Ah, hell! Then why have I been giving you awesome drinks? if you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Exactly. Why though? Little can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brain to reduce input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Huh. Huh. Yeah, okay, you're right. Oh, Alma. Oh yeah, she's a valley girl, right? Oh, Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from the plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Huh? Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry. You don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilla maintenance, but, even then, those were talking heads. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. Ugh, Alma. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What'll you have, kids? Cobalt Velvet. And nothing. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Cobalt Velvet. I'm gonna make this one a regular because I don't want her to get all trashed. I actually want to talk to her. Mix it. Oh, that's cool. It's in one of those little tip over glasses. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys that have been in the last year. Aw. Judging by the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client for a while now. Only for about a half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really, one would think it's been longer. Yeah, feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno. Adventuring or something. He's out running around in the shadows. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've got to go. Important brain stuff to do. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. You know, like, for a brain. Bit weird at first, though. Apparently 1 of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it all in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? You know, just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. His face. What's that face about? Interesting. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. Yeah, like it's a total coincidence, and like, oh my god, names just come out of nowhere. Like, what is this, the Photonhauer Society? I don't think so. So, you're the eldest one. No. I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister, Carlotta, is the eldest one. Then there's Diana before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them, or? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, and she's already got some other guy in her bed. You go, Diana. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school or whatever. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. Not like making it big in a David Hasselhoff in Germany sort of way, I guess. She wants time for herself to live her life? She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. That's right.
Have returned.
Oh yeah, Shkeen, welcome back. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I never marry someone who'd catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Ha. Kiss cam? Metal Gear? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. It seems he was her friend's, like, brothers, Twitch followers, best friends, YouTube subscribers, Twitter follower, or something. We went out, like, a couple of times, and he invited me to a basketball game, and I was like, ugh, basketball. Then I found out it was the Bulls. And it was 1992. And Michael Jordan was there. And he sunk one from downtown. Boom shakalaka. The mood was nice, so then later the kiss cam focused on us, and instead of kissing me, he like totally proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and like accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him. In a stadium. On the fucking kiss cam. Oh, that's a different camera. Oh my god. Kiss cam! Oh, now you gotta kiss. Fucking why did we install this camera? We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know. Maybe he wanted to get my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line? Oh man, I had sex on wedding night line once. It's like regular Nightline, but they only cover weddings and sex for some reason. But I honest to God can't understand why I thought it'd be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Hey, if it's good enough for millions and millions of religious people, it's good enough for me. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'm gonna no. You want anything else? Huh? What's that bottle? Skinner, did that student just say, what's a battle? A gift? What did you do? a good enough service, I'm guessing. Cake. Huh? Interesting name. What does it mean? Whatever it is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I don't know how to pronounce that at all. I'm not even gonna try. I see. You want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Yeah, me neither. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. So if you make a fringe weaver, but you put a bunch of, like, alien goop in it, we call it a Sigourney weaver. Oh, this is a very strong drink. Cacique? Maybe? Alright. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay.
Welcome to the Math Squad.
What up, Mail Grim? Took me a second to read your name. Thanks for joining. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom's a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. My mother's a violinist, but my father, he's a pianist. I spend most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, "That's it!" one day, and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I mean, I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. See, I told you he was a pianist. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So, your mom's like French? Yeah. Can you speak French? No, but I can kiss French. Mon aéroglisseur est plein d'anguilles. Ooh. What does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try, though. But college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. Oh, it was my hovercraft is full of eels. And that's a Monty Python joke. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know. All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are, like, ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family's ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. It sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. Yeah, I'm not a content creator, I'm just like a stream jockey. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. No, that's just a less specific... Security consultants sometimes have guns and do physical security. No, Alma. Use specific terms to describe the things that are important to be specific about. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it, you know, breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. They need security. I'm their woman. Yeah, girl. Get it. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Technically, it's decker, okay? Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job? Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? Well, I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or some crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. Oh my god, are you Alice Rabbit? Look. Is this you? Huh? 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 Yeah? Huh? So, it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Girl, that puzzle's not the only thing you making harder. I didn't think about it that way. It's less actiony than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. You want anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Alright. Gambate, let's make her a classy drink. Oh yeah, because she liked the French flavor. Alright. Let's give Alma the bad touch. It's so classy. There you are. Oh, you want me to change it? Alright, Mython wants me to change it. Hold on. There we go. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. And no bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh. I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? No. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food or bills. Maybe maintenance of my hands and new equipment, but aside from that. Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates and have pillow fights and French kiss, like we were talking about before. Huh. I don't know. I'm moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in. They got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Yeah, sure. Oh, Jill, we're so cute. Look at us. Little anime. What a cute little anime we are. Ooh, cold. Okay. Whew. Sure is chilly out there. Yeah. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's okay. He's only really good 30 seconds at a time. At most. Apparently he got in some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? Yeah, he could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. They exist. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family's tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. But you can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debt? Bank evicted him from his house. Huh. It's a serious problem because he has like epileptic attacks and refuses to take his medicine. And what with all the Porygons around all the time now, it's just too dangerous to leave the house. Dorothy, what up? Oh, were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Like, gay stuff? I mean, we were just talking. Is that what they call it these days? And what do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you described a soda from the vending machine? But I like you! Aw, little muffin. Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Yeah, alright. Oh, poor little cupcake. Something sweet and alcohol-free. Alright. Optional karma train, here we go. Mixing it up. It's happy and it's sweet. Here you go. Just like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. Huh? I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh my god, that is a really good way to describe yourself when you're introducing yourself to someone. I'm lovely, and my name's Adam. Adam Coble. Nice to meet you. That's really cute. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've just heard of you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Most about your, pluckiness? And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. Thank you. So, I'm excited because the game called her a sex worker, not a prostitute, or a whore, or a whatever. Like, that is an appropriate way to refer to people who do sex work. They're sex workers. Thumbs up, game. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. So that implies that she has free will. She's not an indentured sex worker. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. Well, we won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Right. I guess we'll just see, won't we? It was a success! Yatta! Okay then. Let me try to explain, like, in general, how it works. So, let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? So, her name is Dorothy Hayes. She's named after another famous Hayes, Dolores, who's the main character from, the eponymous character at least, from Lolita, which is a book about someone who's sexually obsessed with an underage girl.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
This game is just rife with references. Also, what up, TA Fady, thank you. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an existing account. I can use the info someone already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got a little carried away. God, no shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Ooh, yeah. Put on your trumpet windsock. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yeah, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. Just so happened he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Is it Rinskiru?
Welcome home.
Hello. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit and kill their insides. Truly, a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What do you have then? 17. Raise them. Raise your 17s. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is what the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Okay. So I'm thinking what, like something with 17... We should just give him a fedora. Yeah. Here. Fuck this guy. Here, have this. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was. And I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. That's so sneaky. Yeah, a drink with 17 ingredients would have been the proper thing, but it's fine. And what brings you here, Mr. Armandio? Virgilio Armandio. You see, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right, okay. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place. It's called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits, the noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all its decadent glory. Well, you are out of luck. Today has been quite the slow day. All we've had is a hacker and a tiny robotic sex worker. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been... That's me. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch. That much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. Oh yeah, and also bought a brain in a jar earlier. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah, then give me an example. Non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, but that's not right. Memory serves right. Once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride. You can't take over pride. Pride is not a tangible thing. It's a parade. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? How do I know that? I don't know. No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? The group where halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number's the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. I gave you that already. I knew this guy was what that joke was for. I just jumped ahead of the game. Here. Ha! You didn't... Wait. Oh, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? What if I'm a vampire? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me this reality is real and we're not in fact in heaven or hell all along? Oh honey, if we were in hell, you would know. What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by a unemployed 20-something in his room, putting together a video game to put it on Steam so other people can play it and they can do silly voices? What if life is just a thing we're all watching on some terrible stream, on some video game website in the future? What if that? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanero has started. It means Twilight of the Gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your New World Order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look at the window. Be careful. Fuck. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Or fireworks. Or cars backfiring. Jill, come here a sec. What? This just in, about 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going inside. Because if you're gonna die, I want you to die in my arms. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. It's called Dana, motherfuckers. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. You mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by morning. I'll have Zankanto on hand just in case. The metal bat with nails. There's nothing it can't bash. Say, Gil. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Sleep tight. I'll protect you. So I didn't get my flawless service bonus, and I had one mistake because he wanted a 17. Alright, let's take a short break here. And we'll come back, and we will continue with Valhalla when we return. Stick around, kids, or I'm going to hit you with Zankanto. I'll do it. Don't think I won't.